Hello, I am Mal, and welcome back to the Early Access Master of Orion Let's Play as the Klackon Hive. Now, we're starting off today here in the shipbuilder, and the reason why is because one of the changes that was listed in the notes for Phase 2, which was implemented a few days ago on March 24th of 2016, was that miniaturization tech was in. Now, the way this worked in previous iterations of the game is that, and I'm giving you the example here, if you had one missile type, like a nuclear, and then you got merculite tech, what would happen is it would cost less, and it would be less space, actually specifically less space required, because as you became more proficient at building a certain type of tech, it makes sense that the previous technology would be smaller. So I thought, okay, well, that's great that it's in the game. Let's test that out. So here I've got a nuclear missile and a merculite missile set up. If they have the modifier fast, both of them, and if I go up quantity 1, you can see it goes from 78 to 93. Okay, so I'm not super math whiz, but what do we got? Let's see. 15, right? And then merculite missile, we've got 78 and 93. So there doesn't seem to be any difference yet whatsoever if you've got further tech. So I don't know if the miniaturization, they're going to have that only apply to beam weapon technology. Yeah, that might be the case. But again, in previous iterations of the game, it would be advantageous to take something like a nuclear missile and then maybe give it like MIRV warheads and ECMs, just kind of like really load it up. Let's see if we add all of the modifiers, if there's a difference. Just to test. Okay, so 121 on the merculite missiles. 121 on the nuclear missile. So at this point, you're not any better off, really, from a space standpoint, not using the best missiles that you have. Okay, well, good to know, right? Let's go ahead and finish this up. I need to update this anyway. Go ahead and put, I guess, 3 launchers on it and some beam defense. Now it does change the cost now if you change your facing. So as you can see here, if I go all facing, it changes the cost in terms of the, well, not really the production, but the space used. So, but I'm still going to do any facing on point defense that makes sense. Then obviously that makes it both cheaper and smaller when you go point defense. Grab like, I don't know, try 8 of those. I like to have point defense on all my ships. Okay, we still have quite a bit of space left. All right, let's make all of these fast. I like fast as a modifier. I actually like all these modifiers, but fast is usually the one I'll grab first, because as a long-range first strike, it's tough to beat missiles, particularly in the beginning to mid-game. Oh, we still have a decent amount of space left. Okay. You'll note, too, that I'm not putting any ground-based attack on, like, for instance, this cruiser. I'll build another ship that I'll call, like, a ground pounder or something like that at a later date when I need it. Okay, that looks pretty balanced. We'll grab a couple more PD lasers. Okay, that looks good. So that'll be the new cruiser design. All right, selected hull. Oh, all right. How about now? There we go. Okay, this one's already set up with merculite. How about you, Mr. Destroyer 4? You're set up as well. Okay. Now, the reason I'm focusing in on ships, well, one, because I wanted to show you that little bit there, but for this LP specifically, we've kind of got a problem, because the Meklar are isolated by themselves. This was kind of a bad spawn Really, it was. And you can't really, you can't control that. Hopefully they'll tweak that as things go on. But you got the Meklar over here by themselves, unopposed, and they're just kind of running rampant on their growth. So if you take a look here, timeline, the Meklar, their army is not a problem yet. The problem is that their population is just soaring. It's just exploding. So my plan is to try to play nice with the Cylons, and they're guarded. I'm going to try to keep them at least semi-happy with me while we go deal with the humans. That's the only thing I can think of to do. Who has this system now? The color looks so similar. Well, in any case, we're going to focus on these fellows right here. Known colonies 1. Yeah, okay. And my fleet is assembling right here, such as it is. Not the strongest fleet in the world yet, which is why I don't want to go to war. All right, let's take a look at our empire real quick. Doing okay. Doing okay. Wouldn't mind taking this system, but that's gonna really piss them off. Of course, they took this system from me. The Cylons did. Yeah. This and this world. I mean, that was a large Terran that was rich with seagrass. That was kind of harsh there, Cylons. Kind of harsh. Okay, the surveillance system is done. Go build something here on that gas world. Base elevator's complete. Okay, good. Relations is complete.
My time is precious.
Let's try to establish an embassy.
I welcome every chance for cooperation.
Okay, good, good, good. And non-aggression? They're probably going to turn that down.
I cannot agree to that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. We'll get a trade agreement or something with them. That'll encourage them to then go for
the Hive device
non-aggression with us.
The improvement.
Advanced data center. Let's grab shields.
And better. Fusca beseech you.
I don't think I'm going to bother with an atmospheric renewer here. This is basically just going to be a research / population producing world. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put another civil transport in between here. Yeah, it's only a 51% pollution, so yeah, that should be fine. So we'll do deep sea cooling, then we'll do a civil transport, and then we'll clean up said pollution. That works. Are you coming here for this planet? No, you're going over here. Yep. Go. We still need to colonize this planet, and then we need to try to get rid of Space Squid Bob here at some point, so we can get that world as well. Oh, there's Orion. And then these guys. Build a cruiser after you're done with that atmospheric renewer. Yeah, the Cylons actually have really kind of been jerks to me in this Let's Play. They took this planet here, which, I mean, I guess they have as big a claim to it as I do. It's like one lane off of their main system, but I don't know, man. Created all kinds of problems for me. Oh, right. We risked sending a ship all the way out here. All right, well, let's take it. All right, we'll do the standard fare, automated factory, hydroponic, government facility, biosphere. Actually, no, don't worry about the biosphere. Let's grab starbase. Actually, maybe we get something even smaller first, just so we get some defenses up. We'll do missile base, and then starbase. There we go. That looks good. Because that is way isolated out there. It's like, if you guys get into trouble, all I can say is, you know, people of Herc Prime, you are that part of the hive, you're kind of on your own. I know that doesn't make sense because we're all connected, but reality, you're kind of on your own out there, people. And I use the term people very loosely in this case. Okay.
The Hive devisers have completed the improvement the mine demanded.
I'll update the plans myself.
What enhancement would the Hive mine demand from the devisers?
Cloning device, yeah, let's grab that. That's useful. Barren, which for most people isn't any good, but for us, it's good because we can turn those into cavernous. Barren worlds and arid worlds, and we can do the Uber planet transformation into cavernous, if I'm not mistaken. And they are really fortifying the hell out of this, aren't they? What's you worried about? We have enough money for that trade agreement? I think we do.
Welcome back, Strip. I listen intently.
146. Why does it keep going up? Because I added one more colony? That might be why. Probably based on that. Okay, so Cruiser 2 is being built. And we'll let him do that until the cloning tech's done, and then we'll switch, and we'll build the cloning tech, and then we'll come back to building the cruiser. I do want you to have shields, which means we're going to have to take something away. Well, take away one neutron blaster for starters. $160 out of 160. That's pretty efficient, I'd say. All right, there we go. Update the cruiser while we're at it. Can give up a couple of PD weapon systems. One missile. That ought to be enough. Nope, not quite. How much space? 62 to put the shields on it? Really? Wow. Okay, increased the cost of that, didn't they? Sure seems like it. And I'm not going to bother putting shields on these small ships. Again, generally what I do with these little tiny frigates is that I just load them up with weapons and let them fire off, and then if they survive the first salvo exchange, great. If not, whatever. I don't really care. They're basically throwaways. Regulus has grown, okay. I'm radiated and barren. It's not the best system in the world. I mean, it's okay for us, but I don't think they'll colonize it. So we might be able to come out here and get some outlying systems.
The hive devisers have complete.
Okay, cloning's done.
What enhancement would the hive mind demand from the devisers?
Advanced data center.
For the hive!
For the hive! Or we could grab troop transport. Neutron collider would be good too. This might be the better bet because we'll get us a ground upgrade for weapon systems and a production upgrade. Yeah, let's grab this.
We grow strong.
Okay, civil transport. Get down there. Okay, you're done. Have anything else for you to do? Not really. Could go all the way up here and then build some stuff up here. Oh, we have no way to get through. We have no open borders, huh? Okay. I guess just hang out right there for now then. Go to 3 BC a turn for a couple turns, and then see if we can get a trade agreement going.
As more and more sentient races meet, a clear need arises for a place for diplomats to discuss and debate if the galaxy is going to escape the tragic path of war.
So I'm still not sure
the Galactic Council
what
is formed,
the trigger is for
a
this.
place where someday a leader may rise to unify the galaxy under their banner without the need for bloody conquest.
You know, I thought it was a certain number of turns, and then, you know, people have commented, well, maybe it's when you meet all of the races, but, you know, we've already met all the races in this LP. We have for several turns, so I don't know if it's maybe you meet all the races and then X number of turns after that, or it's maybe a random element after that that triggers this. I'm gonna need to ask the devs, because I really want to know what causes this. What's the trigger?
I would designate myself for the position.
I will not take part in this travesty.
The Combine selects this one for the task.
How many votes do I have? If I vote for them, is that going to put them over? I don't think so, but I'll just abstain.
We are let not to speak.
I had 20 votes. It wouldn't have put him over. The only reason I was considering voting for the Silence is we would have gotten, I think, a bonus for voting for them. You know, like a interaction bonus or whatever. Disposition bonus. This wouldn't be bad once we converted it.
My time. Yes.
Try non-aggression pack.
Impossible.
Impossible?
This would be within tolerable parameters.
Are you serious? Dude. You've kind of lost it inside that big noggin of yours, man.
Yes.
Come on now. Let's be friends. I want us to be buddies. I really, really want us to be buddies, because I don't have time to go to war with you, man. I don't have time to go to war with you.
The Meklar require assets currently under your control.
Yeah, I'm gonna decline that.
Resistance is futile.
Oh no, you didn't. There it is, folks. The Borg statement. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you guys work on pollution cleanup. Next pop is in 8 turns. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Should put a cloning center here too. Here, let's do that first. Oh, what do we got going on over here? What are you doing? Goodbye. Okay, let's try again to get a trade agreement.
My time is precious. Yes. Unthinkable.
I don't get it. Why are they upset? You abstained from voting for them in the recent Galactic Council. That's why they're upset with us. All right. Damn it.
Leave me to my stuff.
So at best, we can stay at kind of semi-lukewarm relations with them and not go to war. That's as good as it's gonna get with them, I guess. For now. Still need to colonize this planet too. Yeah. They're not striking. I wonder if that's because of unification or just luck, because they random to some degree whether or not someone will strike on you. We'll transport. Yep, go ahead and land there. A cloning center. Gonna be a production place? Yeah, you've got dark quartz, so production. Pollution at. Okay, grab that next. And get yourself a marine barracks. And then a starbase. And let's build another colony ship. So this colony ship will send off. This one will send to the other planet in this system right here. Certainly worth... They're actually all... Well, that one's kind of questionable, but this one's certainly worth colonizing. Then we can get rid of, you know, Space Squid Bob, and then we'll be in business over here. All right, Cruiser 3. Now we're cooking. Send that up there. We can get open borders with them at some point. We could kind of cut through here and come colonize some of these. I'd like to do that. It'd be a little tough, but now let's move that missile base up, shall we? We got a Meklar Scout in the system. And I think I'm going to end this one here, folks. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I am Mal, and I will see you later.